Good morning. So right now you are watching this video for activities to do during grow time. So right now you are completing activity number 1. So I'm going to walk you through in this video the homographs, the critical vocab with a partner, prefix and Latin roots, and the writing assignment that will be done during writing workshop time. So let's look at some homographs and homophones. We covered this a little bit last week. Homographs is a word that is used is a word that has more than one meaning or pronunciation. So when we look at here at homograph examples, can you wind up your sister's new toy? The wind blew so hard that her hat disappeared. Well, wind is like you're spinning it around in a circular motion. And then this is wind, which is the wind outside. So this word here has more than one meaning or pronunciation. So this is a homograph. Now, a homophone is a word that is pronounced the same as another word, but that has a different meaning or spelling. So when we come over here to homophone, we see my teacher told us to correctly cite our sources. So this means to cite where you got certain sources on a paper. Then we come down here, the holiday display was such a beautiful sight. Well, the sight here is like the sight that you see. And then here, the contractor chose the best site for the building. So this is the best location. So this word here, homophone, is pronounced the same, is a word that is pronounced the same as another word, but has a different meaning or spelling. So you see this here. So again, to clarify, homograph is a word that has more than one meaning or pronunciation. So here it had different pronunciations. And a homophone is a word that is pronounced the same as another word, but that has a different meaning or spelling. So here, tell us where you got a certain source. Oh, that was a beautiful for me to see. And here, this is a location. Okay? So now moving on, we are going to look at critical vocab with a partner. I went a little too fast. So just kidding. So when we were looking at the homographs, I wanted you to take out Elisa's diary. Now, in that first paragraph, I want you to look at deer, turn, lights, and pen. Okay? In that first paragraph, there's deer, and deer is pronounced the same, deer and deer, but it can be interpreted as two different ways. So again, going back to our definition, homograph is a word that has more than one meaning or pronunciation. So dear and dear here has more than one meaning. So dear Miss Patterson is an adjective, but you're such a dear, it's talking about how someone is so sweet here. That's a noun. When we look at turn and turn, this is a homograph. So turn off the lights or turn of the head, which is a noun. So those two turns are different. Lights, turn off the lights, noun. Light something, verb. So this is you're turning off the lights, that's the name. But here you're lighting something, that's a verb. Pen, to write with, noun. To pen a sketch. So this is to write with a pen, noun. To pen a sketch, verb. So all of these are, you guessed it, homographs. All right, go into our critical vocab now. So with our critical vocab, you and your shoulder partner are going to practice the critical vocabulary words. So partner A will give clues about critical vocab word number 1. Then partner B will try to guess the critical vocab word number 1. Okay. Then once you get the critical vocab number 1, you're going to go to critical vocab number 2. Okay. And then partner B will become the person giving the clues, and partner A will try to guess the word. So you're going to keep on switching that until you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for example, say for number 1, the word was Chick-fil-A. Partner A is going to try to give clues to partner B to try to guess the word Chick-fil-A. So I'm going to say it has waffle fries, has the best chicken nuggets around, has a certain sauce that is particular to that location, has the best customer service, okay, only serves chicken. At this point, partner B should have guessed, okay, it's Chick-fil-A. Then partner B is now going to be the person giving. You're going to switch for number 2. Partner B is going to be the one giving the clues. So say you now choose, what's another restaurant we could choose? McDonald's. So partner B would say, has been around since the 1940s, has a $1 menu, has really good French fries. And then at this point, partner A should guess McDonald's. So you're going to do that so forth, switching until you get to question 7. All right, so the next thing, you're going to do this with your partner. We're going to talk about semi, the prefix semi, and the Latin roots scribe and script. So you're going to watch this video, and then you're going to do this worksheet with your partner, okay? So many English words have roots that come from Latin or Greek. A root is a basic word part that carries meanings. Knowing the meaning of Latin and Greek roots can help readers understand the meaning of many different words that contain the same roots. Knowing the meaning of prefixes helps you understand the meaning of longer words and how the prefixes change the root words that they modify. So let's look over here. Semi, the prefix is half. Okay, so semi-darkness means only half dark. Semi-sweet only means half sweet. Okay, but then when we come over here to scrib and script, this is a Latin root. And scrib and script mean write. So scripture, what is a scripture? Okay. So if you come over here, we can look at what scripture means together. So scripture is the sacred writings of Christianity contained in the Bible. Okay. So that is writing done, and that's the root word here. Transcribe, if we come here and look at transcribe, transcribe is to put thoughts into written or printed form, okay? So to put thoughts in written or printed form. So that's how these root words affect this word. And then when we look at semi here, this is a prefix, and that's how they affect this word. So just to clarify, semi is a prefix. Scrib and script is a root word. All right, so now that we understand that, what you're going to do with your partner is you are going to come and you are going to fill out this paper in your packet. It's on page 175. So prefix semi, Latin root scrib. The word semicircle contains the prefix semi, which means half, so it's a half circle. The word scriptwriter and scribble contain roots to have Latin origins. The meaning of the roots scrib and script is write. Complete the chart with other words that contain the prefix semi and the roots scrib or script. So you can look these up or you can come up with them from your brain. Then you are going to choose one word from each category and use it in a sentence. So you're going to pick one of the 2 words you come up here, make one sentence. You're going to choose one of the 1, 2, 3, 4 words you picked here, and you're going to make one sentence. So you'll have one sentence of semi and one sentence of scrib. Okay? So then you'll have 2 sentences here, one with semi, one with scrib or script. After that, I want you to find the definitions of semi-weekly, semicolon, manuscript, and inscribe, and then you will be done with this worksheet. And so at this point for the reading workshop grow time, you will be completed. Okay? Now, moving forward, during the writing workshop time, you are going to be working on an assignment that you will be able to find in the Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, it's under metaphor and simile. So we are going to be learning at this point, you will have made it here, to writing metaphors and similes, okay? So similes and metaphors are ways of describing things. You are writing about the idea that home is where the heart is. So you want to describe a place that is very near to you. It could be a home, but it could also be a place where you feel completely at home. Where do you feel completely at home? So similes, you're going to write a simile about a home and think a quality that a home has. Then think of something else that has that quality and write a phrase about it, beginning with like or as. So the first one is done for you. So I'm not going to tell you that you have to write a place about, use the simile to describe a different place. I want you to use your simile to describe your home, okay? So look at Miss Patterson's example. I picked joyful, and then I said, my house is like Christmas morning every day, full of love and family. Okay, so then you are going to do the same thing for yours. You're going to come up with 4 examples. You're going to pick a quality of a home. It could be these, or you could come up with your own, and you're going to write a simile. So then we come to metaphor. Metaphors often used to be verbs such as was, were, and are. They may also use words figuratively, as in this example. My mother flew up the stairs. Try creating some metaphors or changing similes into metaphors by removing like or as. So, for example, they said our house was a fortress. So what Ms. Patterson did is now you are going to copy and paste your similes from slide 2 and make them a metaphor. So see my example below. My house is like Christmas morning every day, full of love and family. So as you can see, I came here, I copied and pasted this example, and I brought it here. I took out the like, and it now is a metaphor because there is no example, there is no like or as. Okay, so I took out the like, it is now a metaphor. So you're going to do the same thing. You are going to go grab your 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to come here and you're going to paste them into these locations, and then you are going to make them metaphors. So this is due at the end of class. If you do not finish any of these assignments, they become homework. Good luck, and I hope that you are working accordingly.